Okay, 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 okay. Am I live? I'm live. It's time to say hi. Discord, the dead server that I created, there is actually no one there. Just me and Nick, and that's it. That is it, brother. That is only what is here. Nothing else. It's gonna. We are dead. This is a dead server. This is a dead stream. There's only me and like Nikos. Sometimes, yep, that's pretty much it. Fine, which is fine. Okay, I don't mind that much. And yeah, today, we're going to do some reacts. I've got like two things I really want to enjoy. First one is like this. Okay, so my friend is a big movie, and each year he makes this edit about like the best scenes out of the 2025 movies, and I want to watch this. I did watch it before, but I really want to. I mean, I didn't watch it yet, but like the one last year he did on stream, I did that. I kind of want to watch it again. I want to wait for Nate because I know he's a movie nerd too. Other than that, I've got this thing. I want to watch this Vice thing. I want to dig a bit more into the Vice stuff, somewhat. You know, like I feel there's like cool stuff there. Yeah, otherwise maybe some TFT. I've been enjoying quite a lot. TFT, not even. I actually I don't play that much, but like the games I've been doing, I've been enjoying them quite a lot. It's kind of, my brother and his girlfriend plays that, so it's kind of sick. And yeah, let's put some music. I wanted to look at this thing here. So basically, my friend and I each year we were doing this way more before. We were kind of going out of like what are the songs we've been really enjoyed this year, and I kind of want to finish it. I kind of want to finish it. Yo, what's up? What is this? What? I hear like a thing. What is this? Huh? Oh, Yutra. Yutra, what's up, man? How you doing? How you doing, Yutra? Hey. What's up? What's up? I don't have the pop up here in my beautiful stream start soon screen. I need to put the. I was like, what's happening? Who subbed? Who followed? I got confused. Okay, so basically, so this thing. Here we have like some song and we need to go through. I mean, I'm all when I went to Mexico, that was like a perfect time. I sat on my little balcony with the sun. It was just like going through the songs, and it was pretty good. Um, there's this Quebecer artist, streamer without a face. I do have a face. It's just like for now, I'm still in the little waiting room. I do have a face. You want to see my face? You want a face reveal? Face reveal in 5 minutes. It's going to wait. It's going to wait. We need to listen to the song first. You don't understand, Futura. You know this beautiful song. My friend was like sharing to us. You know, I feel sometimes the best love you can get out of someone is that when they're comfortable sharing what they listen to or what they watch. You know, they share their love with you. So I guess we'll kind of put that in the background. I do have a face. I do have a face, you know. I know some people don't. They just don't have a face. Like no eyes, no mouth, no nose, but I do have a face. What do they call it? I'm pretty sure that's like a creepypasta or something. Streamer without a face. It's just like one skin head, full skin head. I'm gonna wait for a little guy. Didn't take a long. People don't really stay. I don't really know to create not boring introduction. You know, everything is into the first thing. So I guess it's fine. It's really pop thing. I feel it doesn't really work to listen. I'll be honest. I'll be honest. I'm giving myself like 10 minutes for Nico's boy to come in. There's I'll just play. You know, having this experience, you know, is like each time the little viewer, you know, it did create some sort of like reaction in me, you know. I feel like it is. How can I? There's like a need. Oh, I need to keep the fucking view, which never works. Uh, that's the reality, you know. That's still, yeah. Have it been that kind of changed my mood, you know. That kind of gotta watch the gifts. I can't. That's the thing. I feel like I've been on a little streaks of kind of going super. I don't know how to really explain it. I've got like a existential crisis. Okay, and the existential crisis just took of the form of taking everything in my room and cutting like part of it. So no more posters. You'll see. My room is a bit more like minimalist now. It's really more. I'll just say it when something like I got this feeling now. What is an existential crisis? Utra. You don't know what the existential crisis is? Okay, so it's like, you know, people have identities, okay? And usually what happened, the way I see existential crisis is that once in a while you're going to have like just big questionings, you know? I don't know how old you are, Ultra. I don't know where you're from, but I suppose you have a job. I suppose you have like favorite games. I suppose you have some friend and family. But sometimes what happens is that you're going to grow or something's going to happen inside of you that's going to make you like kind of shatter these things in your life. So maybe like suddenly you're not going to like having your favorite game anymore. Suddenly maybe you're going to lose a friend or something, and those things kind of, you know, triggers like some existential crisis. So you see what I'm saying? And I felt like with 2026 it was like a big you know, questioning, the big questioning for me. So I kind of took an approach of what with myself about like being more, let's say this, I feel like why questioning. But that's the thing. The questioning, I feel it's not really a questioning more than a feeling that I'm having. You see, like it could take the form of questioning, but like I just have a general feeling about how I present myself. Why do I choose to present myself into a certain way? So it's like a about that thing. It's like a real questioning about like how I present myself. What are the things that I suppose are the thing I present myself to others? I don't. You know, I feel it's quite a like not clear, especially if you don't know me, but like it's like I'm a big music guy. I'm a big you know, all those things. I'm a big music guy, but like why my music? Is it, you know, why my music? What is the role of having myself like music that much? Maybe that's the questioning here. So, hola, Nikos. Hola, hola, chicos, Nikos. Nicolem, Nikolai. Nico, I was talking about my big existential crisis I had yesterday. I took all the posters down. No more music posters. It's kind of my room is like kind of empty now. Kind of empty. I that's the thing. I want my room to feel sacred now. I was like, you know, I'm so much into my room. Okay, so you have an existential crisis on the way you want to present yourself to others. Yeah. Yeah, and so I think it's like it's not necessarily about like what I like, but I feel it's like what I put forward about like how I present myself. When did you become a nihilist? I'm not a nihilist. It's not it. It's just like I feel like before. Oh my god, the chat is like too big. There's too much stuff on the screen. No, I'm not a nihilist. That is no, I that is not it. It's just like I feel I was putting forward certain thing about me when I feel those things are still me, but I don't want it to be like the forefront of myself. That makes sense. Maybe that's where the existential crisis was. I present myself to other. You'll try. You said it well. You said it well, brother. You said it well. Okay, so so like I said before when I opened the stream today, guys, we got like two reacts and probably playing some TFT. So the first thing is that my friend is a big movie nerd, so Nick, you're going to like watching this. And he did like a montage of all the best scenes of the best movies from 2025. So that's going to be really cool. There's going to be like a really cool films in there. So that's why I wanted to watch this on stream. And then there's also like, you know, we've watched some David show together, Nick, and and Vice. It's a Montreal company. I didn't know it's a Montreal company. It first started as a Montreal company, but is this like journalist thing that make content and like a documentary? And I feel I kind of want to dig more into like their old school stuff, because why do I listen to people that are right now the big journalists that I really enjoy, like Andrew Callaghan or even David Cho? They're all like somehow related to Vice, and I even think I remember like seeing one of the founder of like Vice or something. Like he started a podcast and he talked to a bunch of dudes. So that's why I'm kind of interested. David Cho, yeah, we watched it. The guy that was like doing hitchhiking. What is that? No, you see the guy that was hitchhiking, the Korean guy, going on train, then he gambled for a while. You remember that? Ah, okay. Yeah, that dude. He did some stuff for Vice, and I know like I some other people that I really enjoy that have like somehow a relationship to Vice. So I was like really curious. I really think they have like cool documentaries, a bit more like on the edgy side, like the going down in Africa or some shit. So we're going to do that. So let's put the camera on. So we'll start with the movie thing. So I think it's like 10 minutes. Oh my god, camera! Look, no more, no nothing here. It's empty now. Everything is a big empty wall now. There's no more. There's nothing. There's only my books. Dude, I watched such a good movie. Oh yeah, what did you watch? What did you watch? No more poster now. No one can know what I am. I need to clean that up. A second. I need to put that on a in this thing. How do we call this? How do we call this thing? Things. How do I call this? A cinder. Binder? Cinder? Looks much worse? Yeah, I know, right? I know. I know. It fits with the rest of my house. It fits with the rest of my family's house. My mom does the first thing that she said when she came in with like no bolster, and she's like, "Oh my god, you're going to be like so better at that now." I was like, "You don't get it. You don't get it." No, I needed some cleaning. Okay, you need to understand. I live in my room, and this is in the same background as in your other videos. Exactly. That's where the existential crisis has become as went. No more posters. Everything is minimalist now. I'm a boring minimalist guy now. No more alcohol, no more weed, no more bitches. I didn't have any, so that's not too hard. I guess we can still see the books. There's still like the half of the painting. Oh, yep, empty. Now there's nothing. There's no thing. So that's what happened. That is 2026. That's how we start. That's how we start. That's how we start. Ugh. Okay. So. Ultra, I'm glad you're here, brother. We're going to enjoy this moment right here. My favorite first watch it's going to be nice. 60 minutes of movie scenes from the things, okay? We're going to stop the Christian. Volcanic takes, that's my friend, okay? Hey, how's it going? Remember the montage I made last year? Yes, I did. Of all the best films I'd seen for the first time that year, well, I'm doing that again. This time slightly upgraded. Yeah, you see there's like even like all are ranked it except the top 7. Enjoy. Thanks, man. I'm going to enjoy this. But first, here's a short preview. There's some jazz in the background too. Okay, I'm gonna pause this after the preview. I'm gonna insert you. The little jazz song. Do you see how many like cool shots is there in there? It's so pretty. Woman. Now, speaking of like about crisis, what part of like, your life feels most unsettled right now? I like the editing. Yeah, the editing is really cool. That's the thing. You added the jazz with it. The most unsettled right now. I think my love life, Ultra. I think my love life. That's the thing. I feel it's one of the spheres in my life. That sort of intimacy. You know, I think no, maybe not about love. Maybe it's about intimacy. Maybe that's the part of my life that's a bit more not settled. You see what I mean? And maybe that's why I've been like having like a certain. See, called it. Yeah, I mean, maybe that's why I like we talked. There's like a thing about like how I present myself. I feel these sides of me don't have to be in front. They can be like a bit more intimate. You know. So it's like you know, instead of like blasting it, maybe it's going to be like a bit less, more in front, less in front. It's still going to be there, but I think it changed the relationship I have to certain faces of me. You know. What about you, dude? You ask great questions. You ask great questions, and that's interesting. How about you, brother? Do you have like any like cool existential crisis you're willing to share? I'm curious too. I'm curious to see. You know, I don't know you, but you know. Now, let's take things a little slower. And he's going to put a song for each movie. Okay, what is this movie? I would have enjoyed if he would have put in the movie's name. Shall we dance? Ooh, okay. Shall we dance? And he used what song? Scott Hamilton and Harry Allen Apple Honey Live. You see how this is great, Nick? We got cool movies and cool songs out of this. So let's do some deep dive on these movies at the same time, okay? I'm chilling a random Twitch streamer. Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah. Okay. Is he going to review the movie or just the scene? No, he's just like showing the scenes. He's just showing the scenes. But it's all, you know, I feel like the scenes he's showing is kind of showing the beauty of these scenes, right? Shall we dance? Are you like watching like other small streamers at the same time? I'm kind of curious to see if we find something too. Shall we dance? Is that movie? My friend didn't know. I don't see it. Old ass movie. A Night at the Opera with okay, I see. I know he had the big like how do you call the movies when they kind of sing? What is the name of these kind of movies where they sing a lot? The musical. I know he had like a big like musical year. Like one musical film a year in the Pirates. Musicals, yeah. He enjoyed a lot of musicals this year. Oh, what is this? Society. Joker movie? It's just grandmas. Belfast, Maine. Musical, I think, is my least favorite genre. I never like really like watch anything. I didn't even like watch La La Land yet. So you see it? But like, look at these shots. They're infame. You see all the colors they were in that? The Rock. Crazy action movie. Pain and Gain. Is that a beetle? That's clearly the beetle. That was like, that's not the beetle. What is it? I was like, this guy looks like Ringo. La La Land is so bad, man. Only the music sort of saves it. Really? That's not what I heard about like people enjoying that movie. Third Boss. Another musical. French Cancan.
Those things I said, I mean the way I acted back there. I'm sorry.
Let me tell you something. Love means never having to say you're sorry.
Wow, love means you never have to say
That's
sorry.
the dumbest thing I ever heard.
A little romance movie. What's up, Doc? Oh, look at this scene. Look at this buffet. This buffet looks so sick. I don't know why. What is it about this? But it looks cool. The little like faces. The music. Good choices of music, my friend. In the Duelist. Half anime, half musical. What is this? You see like how many movies you watch for having like that many like shots. La fiancée du pirate. Yo. High school? That's when I see like montage like that, I'm like, dude, I'm missing something with cinema. There's something about cinema that's like, it's so brilliant. Just like how many scenes there are and like how many like stuff you can explore with the medium like that. That yeah, like other like stuff is more difficult with. Ed Wood. Some American movie. They stay around like the city drunk. That is the classic. Walking around like a small city drunk is the best feeling ever. Just going around like a dépanneur, I don't remember the name. Is that Dean Martin? Am I crazy? Is that crazy? That movie had like so many like the day tripper. Look, is that's not Sinatra. That looked like Dean Martin. Am I crazy? Okay. You're comfortable sharing what feels like the main loss or changes you're dealing with right now? What's the main loss or feeling? I feel like there's just like a maturity thing. I've been meditating a lot about that shit, and it's just in general I feel there's something about how I perceived people and how I perceived some people I really had love interest for into a certain way. And the more it goes on, the more it's like I don't know if it's maturity or whatever, but I kind of have to grieve with the fact that I was expecting something that is not. I was expecting something that is not really what I deserve or what are the good direction to have with a relationship. Let's say let's call it that way. I don't want to really know how to say it. I don't want to give example. I can give example. It's just like sometimes you get with someone, you're attracted to someone and you're not sure why. And it's like in that case you're kind of feeling like you're not, how would I say this? That's an interesting question. That's an interesting question. I think it'd be better if we put the name of the movie before the shots. Yeah, I agree. Give me a second. That's a good. There's like a lot of emotionality out of this, which is a good question. Okay, let me think. So there's something about the attraction I have towards others and what I expect out of people, and kind of having resentment. Maybe it's resentment. There's something about like resentment over how people act toward I toward themselves or me. I'm not sure yet. But there's like a sort of resentment. There's a resentment over. I don't know if it's the attraction or like the value or something. It's not anger anymore. It's like more of a resentment that leads to a certain like. It's like I don't know. And I feel that's why it's still like clogged up in me because like when I feel I come to a wall in myself where it's just like the only thing that comes out of me is I don't know. Feels like I pretty sure there's like a emotion that's like clogged up in there, and that's why I feel that it's like part of like that existential crisis. You see, there's like a wall that clogged up. By the way, Letterboxd rap just came out. You should check it out. Oh, I'll check it out afterwards, of course. The Philadelphia story. Those are shots from like Wes Anderson. That's like shots from Wes Anderson. Oh, because it was. I didn't watch the finishing scene yet. Bunch of old musicals. Or Marx Brother. I haven't seen any Wes Anderson, but I want to. You should, dude. You should. The way he makes his movie and his shot is like really unique. There's like a way to like his storytelling too that's like actually interesting. This is funk song. It's like jazz fusion funk. Sinners. When you say present yourself, what do you mean? Oh, okay. I think that's where it can get this not distracting but like confusing. Because there's a lot of things here, a lot of like mental item, let's call that mental item that I'm not sure how they correlate to each other. But when I say present myself is that I think it's with my intimacy is that some part of me don't have to be in front to get value out of people. It's like sometimes I realize that I do stuff because I like them, but at the same time I put them in front of me as a persona to get something out of people, and I feel like there's something about that I want to be careful with. It's not bad. I think it's still something that people should care about, but there's a thing about me that's like want to be more careful with that shit. which it's not that bad. There's also like a reflection. If I always am inside of my interest, it kind of reverbs into me. When I don't have stuff that reflects that, it's not as it doesn't make sense. I love when you go deep question. You take your headphones off in order to think better. Yes, I need to think better. That's what happens. Okay, because like that's the thing. Ultra have good question. You have good question, bro, dude. But right now it's like there's whoop, whoop, too many stuff at the same time. Like, what do you mean present myself? It's kind of just like what I put forward. What I decide to express myself with. You know, what are the spaces I let myself express myself. What are the modalities? Big words, modalities. Ooh, modalities. What are the modalities of expressing myself? How do I want to express my love for music, for example? I think that there's something about not putting my posters anymore. One way of it, making my room a space where that expression is not as much there. It's not taking my attention. So it's like I feel even myself. I explained it, but I'm not sure if the reality I'm trying to convey to you is liking words. You see, I think the fact I'm liking words is a sign that I still am searching for that thing. I'm still like digging myself up. So, so yeah, that's why. That's what I would have said for presenting myself. You see, there are so many cool shots with monsters, Bong fighting aliens, cows. Movie. One for meat. Lizard. Fish. Oh, that is such a good plan. The Bat Union. Again, one of these like action crazy movies. These American bad boys. Yeah. Those like explosion American movies. Oh, wait, Silver Jews? Is that the guy from Silver Jews? Silver Jews at your radio room. Nice. Nice. I'm glad that I'm hearing that. What is this? Musical thing. Oh, that's a good shot. I like CD shots like that. Black and white makes it like so good. Broken picture, that means so much. A Tale of Two Sisters. Is that a Korean movie? Oh, that's such a good movie. They first so much damn Rebels of the Neon God. Yeah, I think that's why I really enjoy this. It's like it's taking movies from any like scenes. Cowboys, nice. I need to get my cowboy movie more. Ooh, night medieval movie from the like 50s or some shit. That's sick. Interesting. I don't know how you feel when you say there's a wall. What is it? Is it protecting you from? What is it separating from? I think it's just like the emotions. I feel it sometimes. You just learned to tackle some themes about yourself or some memories or some emotion into a certain way, and sometimes what happens is that the way I see it is like there's one emotion at the top. That emotion is going to have like another reality under it. That's like another emotion. So if you want to get to that other emotion, you have to first be able to really digest the first emotion before going there. And I feel with all this like expression of myself, it's way more complicated because it's not just emotions. Those emotions are kind of like connected to like facets of me. And if I don't really see those facets of me the way I am, I feel that's where there's a block. It's like I try to dig into something or dive into something that's like it's not soft enough to let me through. It's still hard because like I cannot like put myself into the right spot to like go through it. So that's why I say that it's like there's a wall. So when I talk about these things, when I feel myself having only a I don't know, I feel that's like one of the signs of like, oh, there's something I'm missing. There's something I'm not seeing because I still don't know. There's something in that search of like, digging myself to why these things. Again, it's like that's my nerd thing, okay? That's my nerd psychology thing to dig myself like that, okay? It's not. I mean, you seem to maybe have that too, but like I was talking to some people, and I like to see what they think about themselves or all that shit. They never have that sort of like thinking that themselves fun, you know. Does that make sense? I'm not even sure if that even in that clarity. That's what I learned in my class, right? I think it's about like identity. If your identity is clear, the way you're going to communicate, you're going to express it, it's going to be really not too much, not too little, just enough to like be clear. And here, when I talk about my existential crisis or bullshit, it's still not clear. That's where I say there's a wall. There's something about like it's not clear yet. There's only I don't know that can come out of me. There's like emotions I feel about this thing we're talking about that I'm not sure what they represent. So yeah. Falstaff, Chimes at Midnight. You're a negative wishing well. That's a good line. You're like if a wish can be reversed, you're that. Oh, that's a cute movie. I like how he dressed. He got like the same coat as me. I need to dress up more French, more vintage French, more vintage French. Yeah. More vintage Europeans. Crowds. Ooh, Cowboys. That's a +1. Oh, look at this view. Saloon. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Oh my god, he shines so. GFK? They made a movie about GFK? Dude, the music he put in that. La fille sur le pont. Good edge. What is that, tourist? A bigger splash? Ooh, that's a good plan. Little family thing. I get it. Sometimes everything about your emotions. Thanks for sharing about it. Yeah. No, that's fine. When there's, she said, well, yeah, I think it's like part of even as a society, I feel like you can really learn how to tackle your own emotions by just seeing people talking about their emotion and how they tackle their emotions, you know. But I'm glad you got something out of it, dude. I feel that's like you know, I'm happy to see that. So I don't know what's happening. New Year's. Maybe you have something to keep on exploring. It's like sometimes you'll get something out of you that's like not initially pretty, but there's always something about that ugliness of you that's like still value, right? And sometimes that's why it's hard to like think about these things. Talk to us in better. What reaction from people are you most afraid of? What feels risky about being fully yourself with someone? I don't think it's about that. I don't think it's about like being fully with someone. I think it's not really that I'm scared to share that part of me. It's more about that's interesting. That's interesting. how could I say this? I feel like sometimes it's like, give me a second. You see, I don't really know because that's not really the part I think that I was like going with. But there's like part of me that I'm afraid to share too. So it's like, what is that? What is that thing? I don't think my existential crisis about like that thing of like sharing something I'm scared of, but or feeling at risk of being fully with someone. But it's more about, I feel like when it comes to relationship, you you need to think about how that relationship you're going to have with someone is going to be harvest. Okay? And so sometimes I feel to keep a certain, I don't want to use the word magic because I do not really enjoy that word, but to keep a certain pace maybe going on is to be able to let, that's a hard question. I don't know how to explain this. What about your take? Do you have like anything to say? Distance? Give me a second. I just want to understand better what reaction from people are you most afraid of? What feels risky about feeling fully yourself with someone? I feel it's like I'm going to have less stuff to talk about if I going to have everything at first. You know what I'm saying? If everything is there, I feel it's harder to invest the relationship. I don't feel it's about necessarily being scared of showing myself to someone, but more about the way to have fun with the person you're with. Maybe there's a fun part. It's not necessarily about like sharing a part, but more about like, if you're going to share a bit, I'm going to share a bit, and I'm going to have something to share a bit. I'm not going to be scared of sharing that side of me, but I'm not going to just throw it at you at first. You see, and maybe that's why I kind of want to have that side of me that's like a bit more intimate because there's a thing about like back and forthing. You know, there's like a give space to a relationship to explore itself these things. You know, which something like that. So I don't think it's distance per se. It's more about letting the relationship build itself to like have a back and forth with these things. Okay, you mean graduate self disclosure? Yeah. Maybe that's yeah. That's a what? Yeah, that's a good way to say it, dude. Yeah, maybe it's graduate self disclosure. It's sort of graduate self disclosure, and maybe that's why I've been like kind of rethinking about the way I present myself. So I think it's more fun for me too. It's like when I think about the relationships I have, I feel the one that are like I prefer. It's like the one that's like they there's they, it's not for everyone, but there's keep like a growing thing happening. I feel sometimes with people is I don't have necessarily a growing thing with that person. It kind of stale, and there's some people that are fine with it, you know, and that's completely okay if they want like a something that don't change. But I feel it's kind of fun to have like a gradual self disclosure because you it grows something with the person you're with. So maybe that's where that's a really good way you put it Utro. I wasn't seeing it that way. It graduates self disclosure. I like that. And that's a beauty, I guess, to have like other people around because they sometimes if they will have the words to for you to help you deal with your own self, with your emotions and stuff like that. So yeah, good one, good one. I makes me really I have gratitude for what you said there. Charlie Chaplin, old ass movie. Car Boat. Colonism movie? What is this? Ebitai. Yo, African movie. We never like. What's happening there? They have music. What about the movies? Dude, what a good rapping here. Oh, pulse. Each shows is like scenes so well. I feel there's no scenes I'm like, oh, this is okay. They're all like really pretty. Candyman. They ain't good water. I don't expect them to have movies. Yeah, I know, but like there's still like space they're able to make art. You know, they still have music, so I guess they'll have movies too. Even if you know you said it well, I don't think they have the right resources. King of New York. A woman under the influence. Avatar. His favorite movie is Avatar, which is really funny. I still don't know if it's like he's jokes or something about it. Byron Ash. That Ben Kenobi? That Jim Morrison? The Other Side of the Wind. That was pretty. Ooh. Another musical.
Stick by me if I just keep smiling.
I just found out there's a such thing as Nollywood for Nigeria.
Only got one life, Arthur.
Really?
No, we made a
It's really a thing. Nollywood. It's from Nigeria. You see, that's cool. They have like they still can make movies. It's just like internationally, you don't hear about like what's happening in Africa. It's like it doesn't exist. I mean, even like South America. South America probably have like cool cinema or something. Or they have amazing music. They probably have cool cinema. Even Asia. I mean, you kind of hear like the Korean and Japanese movie, but you never hear like Chinese movie or like even Bollywood. I don't feel there's like still a don't have Bollywood movies. You'll have like Korean movie, but like there's no like Indian still like movies. So the quality is still there, you know. It must be unique as fuck. South America, I agree. Even City of God from Brazil. Okay. You see, I couldn't know. I really don't know about like these countries, like what kind of cinemas they have. But yeah, like Brazilian movie must go crazy. Oh, they remade the painting. Pennies from Heaven. Wait, Pennies from Heaven. That's the song. That's the song. I didn't know they were making like movies. I mean, that's the thing I'm realizing. The more I go and dig into like 50s music, the more I realize there's like so much music from there. They're just like musical. Like Dean Martin, Frank Sinatra, all these people, even the Cowboys, they're all actors at the same time. Which is like really funny. Hollywood. Is that Frankenstein or something? El Espíritu de la Comida. Woo! Catty! Kitty! Your whole... Ooh. All about Lily Choo Choo. Oh, that's a nice scene. That's a nice scene. The one with the like motel. Movies love motel for some reason. I don't. Oh, I want to watch this. I really want to watch that anime. Okay, I need that name. I need to watch this. This looks so cool. This is like Neon Evangelion vibes. Oh, sci-fi anime. I love that. It's like Albator. Okay, I don't know if you guys like know that old ass anime. So it's like that space pirate from like anywhere from 67 or something. Angel's Egg. Oh, I want to watch this. I'm gonna take that. There's like so many movies. There's so many movies I want to watch. This dude have like, my friend has like such a good Angel Eggs. It's probably already on my oh, why is it? Why can't I watch listed? 4 out of 5. Watch at the Egyptian slow and tuning sound was phenomenal. Weirdly feels okay. That's the guy that made the video we're watching. Weirdly feels absolutely foundational for video games. The visual poetry coupled with the film feeling incredibly didactic makes this a visual, sensual, unforgettable experience. Dude, I like how he said a visual poetry. Visual poetry. Movies, I have a lot of that. Visual poetry. How can you have like one scene made back to back visual poetry? I like that. And now, the top 7. Okay, top 7 of the year. Television Days. Oh, that's such a song. Television, what a band. And oh my god, this song. I love this song. I'm glad you put it there. And it's top 7. Is this a music movie? Empire Records? What about that one? That looks sick. The shots are sick as fuck. Mike Tyson, the movie. But it's not it. There's like so many cool shit in that. Nickel Boys. 6. The music really well chosen. Yeah. Oh yeah, it's good music. It's also like really interesting to like see my friend evolve with their music taste. Because like we've been following each other's music for since we were in late high school when we kind of end, you know. When we started, we that's the thing. That's really cool because we all have it kind of archived too. We started out as making these things where it's like we're going to give each other our 50 favorite movie of all time, songs of all time, and we kind of were listening to each other plays and rating each songs they're giving us. And after a while, we did that like a couple of times, and we started doing instead each month we're giving each other 10 new songs. Each person had to choose 10 new songs or 10 of their favorite song they want to share. And we did that for like 2 years. It kind of stopped. And now it's kind of just a yearly thing. Because like we don't have as much time since we're in university. But it's still really cool to see, you know? That's sick. Yeah, you should, I really suggest you try doing that with your friends if you can. You said like they had cool. They only listen to gangster rap. That's a way to like make them listen to other stuff. You make them rate too. So yeah. And it's such a good way to like keep us like connected too. Like I feel like we kind of all went into our own separate ways. We still talk to each other, but like it's still like one thing. It's like oh, there's still the we can still see like what where people are listening to. It's really cool, you know. Oh. Do you go to the same college? No, that's a thing too. We in CGEP, new air it's called CGEP. We kinda went to different CGEP, first thing first, so that was the first thing. But even so, during COVID I feel like it wasn't that bad because like we were kinda just hanging out more online and we're having like more like dinners and stuff like that. But like when university hit, I feel that's where we kind of really took all our roads, you know. People were not in different universities. Some people moved to like Ottawa or something like that. Just in general, some people like didn't go to school. It was like that's where they kind of like split it up a bit. So we were not in the same university, and even in university, we don't have the same program. I'm in psychology. These guys are like engineering and like cinema, so it's like really different stuff. That's like one friend group I had. That's the thing. I feel like I now I think about it, I kind of had a couple of like friend groups. You know. I don't know. Is that a Bollywood movie? Hell yeah, Bollywood movie. Hell yeah. Grrr! Thumbs up. Twilight 3 this year. What is this? Korean? Chinese? I'm glad to see more international movies making is movies this year. I feel last year there wasn't as much international movies. Now we get like stuff from like Bollywood, a lot of our Asian movie. Probably like that's it. I kind of just see that. No documentary though. It's Saber. Ooh, that looks like Coltrane. Deja vu. The guy looked like Coltrane. Maybe it's a Coltrane. Thanks for watching. I watched Fallen Angel and was so hyped for it, but it turned out to be shitty. Really? Oh, that was good. Okay, Nick, can you just go like this, please? Just go like this, please. Go get him some love, please. It's one like, okay? That's the best cinema choreography I've ever seen. But beside that, it's just dull. Fallen Angel. I don't know what that is. Fallen Angels. Oh, that movie. Yeah, I heard it was really good. I mean, everyone that I heard, they're like putting a lot good rates. 2 stars, really. More ice cream. Chunking Express better. I really want to love this, but I feel like Fallen Angel fails to recapture what worked so well about Chunking. There's a certain sense of spontaneity and the fleeting beauty of the mundane in Chungking that I sadly don't see here. I understand why this was spun off into its own thing rather than being in Chungking. I feel so stylistically, this is much more ambitious. And I think that's why it doesn't work too well for me, at least much less than Chungking. Oh, you see, even my friend seems to prefer Chungking. Never before has a film so eloquently captured the feeling of driving to McDonald's at 3 a.m. You see, I don't even know. I guess like Chungking is a good movie too. Oh, they made it in a mood of love too? Really? That's the same guy? Oh. I really want you to watch it in the mood for love. I subbed before we watch it too. Yeah, yeah. I had a little comment. Say how great the movie tastes were. It took me like 3 times to watch and I finally did it. It's actually what I thought it would be. A plastically perfect. That couldn't would be less. Should be like letting Hong Kong policemen fall in love. Oh my god, all my friends are putting like 4 or 5 stars. My kind of therapy. Dang. All my friends watched it multiple times too. Approximately 100% of the movie's budget went to music. With that being said, the first needle drop of Dreams. Oh my god, it's so like good music too, I guess, in Chungking Express. Yeah, me too. I kind of want to get the music, and there's like stuff in there. So all the music were good. I'm taking all of them. I'm stealing them. I'm stealing them. I'm stealing them. Ha ha ha. More music for me. Ha ha. More music for me. You guys will never get. Ba, 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 ba. Do, 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 do. Do, do, do. Do, do. Go see your rap? Yeah, give me a second. I'm just going around the songs. Give me a second, dude. Give me a second. Listen to like the Christian stuff here. Frog album? Grog? It's a frog? The Grog Frog album? 5 cents? Sick. This is already in Chip Wickham. Who's the Hunter? In the Search of Lost City. What is this album? That looks sick. Silver Jew classic. Classic. I think the guy from Silver Jew also like was in that one band I forgot the name of. That's pretty good too. I'm curious. Give me a second. I want to see what's the other band. Pavement. 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 Spin up. Forever Pavel, la balade de Poulenc. Okay. How do I see my wrapped? Personal stats ready to view. Film log 37, film review 30, hours watch 67. That's pretty funny. That's pretty funny. They put 67. That's like, you know. The most watched actor, William Dafoe. Okay. The watch director, David Lynch. I did dig David Lynch this year. For fuck's sake. 67. I only rated to the Five Nights at Freddy's. My highly rated, yep, this is, yeah, I don't know what it means about highly rated film. This is not the best film I watched this year. But I guess Five Nights at Freddy's is there. Five Nights at Freddy's is like just a cheesy movie. It's not that good, it's not that bad, it's just like cheesy. It's a burger movie. It's like the game. It's just like lore, you know? Most watch week. That's a lot. Like I said, I watch like a movie each 2 weeks. There was like in July, during the summer, I watched a lot of movies, like once a week. I heard it's shit, it's fine. It's not bad, it's like a cheesy movie. It has like its charm for like how commercial it is, you know? It's like, oh, it's a funny movie. Pretty movie, week 34. I guess I watched a bunch of movies during summer and then I kind of stopped with the exams. Makes sense. Most watched day? That's kind of cool. I watch movies on Saturdays, would make sense. I don't have time during the week. First watch, last watch. Uncle Jam was like so good. I didn't know I watched it like a year ago, day for day. And 12 Angry Men, also like what a great movie. I thank you for sharing me that. I appreciate this. Those two great movies, like Adam Sandler. Oh my god. Most watched theme: humanity and the world around us. This thing. You log seven entry for a film with theme humanity and the world around us. Makes sense. That feels like something that would be me. Most watched nano genre. Bizarre, complex, confused. That's for... Okay. And that's it? Nice. Not a lot of movies. I feel like you watch more movies than me. Can you send me yours? Send me yours that we go through it. Send me your... Why do William Dafoe and David Lynch kind of looks the same? They don't. They have the same nose? No, they don't. They have the same mouth. No, they have the same shape of head and hair. That's it. They're the same. They're the same. Film like 88. Film review 5. You only 5. Okay. A lot of movies you don't write reviews for. And watch a bunch of movies. Robert De Niro. Okay, cool. You know what? Now that I think about it, I'm kind of surprised. De Niro or Williams, Robert Williams, didn't show more in my movies. Like the most watched actors. I feel like I watched a lot of De Niro films this year. I guess like it didn't beat the other guy, Dafoe. Most watched director Martin Scorsese. Oh my god. Okay. That's the same guy that made The Wolf of Wall Street and Taxi Driver. Wait, I didn't know that, actually. Martin Scorsese made Taxi Driver, but also The Wolf of Wall Street. I didn't watch any other. Goodfellas too. A lot of classic. Okay, well, I didn't know this guy made like so many movies. Goodfellas too. The Irishman is him too. Oh. The Temptation of Christ, that's him too? Wait, this guy's awesome. Is the GOAT? Why had I never heard about him before? I feel like... Oh my god, he has such a good movie. He even made the video clip for Bad, which is really cool. Yeah, I know what I'm going to watch for some time. I'm going to explore a bit of his stuff. At least like The Irishman. Yes, you know, maybe because De Niro's there. I really want to like watch The Last Temptation. I love stuff like shit like that. I watched After Hours yesterday. It's my favorite so far. Really? Yeah, I saw you showed it that. Definitely is there again. My friends are not like big religious movies guy, I think. I kind of like the exploration. Religion, however, religion is, and as always, been a subject I'm brutally bored. So this is quite nothing. Yeah, that's a, yeah. I feel there's like something like so unreal with religion I can enjoy. It pretends reality itself is like more than that, which I really enjoy. There's like a way religion sees existence that I find so intriguing. I guess that's why I'm in psychology too, and sociology. And why my team this year was like 5 stars. I liked it. Yeah. I feel like certainly influential, which is weird considering Marty's whole filmography. But I don't think you'd get the Coen's PTA without this. I see. I'll watch it more. I really didn't know. Martin Scorsese. How do you say this name? Oh my god, dude. No movie. Create a Letterboxd. 12 movie in a week. I really, oh my, you're just a movie bro. I wasn't expecting you to become a movie bro, dude. You watch on Sundays? No, that's just a graphic that's so funny. Nothing. October, so many movies, 12. And you watch like two times the amount of I did. I listened to much movie. Started with Dead Poets Society, finished with The Piano Teacher. What a shit movie for you to finish the year. You just didn't start with the right NAK movie. Okay? Wrong NAK movie. Dead Poets Society, I enjoyed this. Sometimes it felt like a bit like I didn't like the characters, the students. I really enjoyed just like freaking Robin Williams. Diary milestone? What does that mean? Oh, it's your 50th. Dead Poets Society was fine. It's a good movie. I enjoyed this. 12 Angry Men. Yeah, 50th movie. That's nice. That's nice. For a 50th like movie. Humanity. Okay, you two. Emotional reality overcome. You want the big like journeys. Oh, they can get out the hole. The American like, yeah, like a lot of humanity in the world around us too. Fallen Angel, Eyes Wide Shut, the Birdman we talked about, Oppenheimer. Oppenheimer 5-star, really? Really? Vanilla Sky for your loading. What did you say? Read the review. Watching it still must be a kind. Yeah, but the movie itself is like fine, even if you don't smoke. Good with Haunting, you put 5-star. Oh, you like that? Beautiful Mind. That is so fucking good. It's like one of this movie I kind of missed watching it in cinema. And then Emotional Reality Overcome. Stand By Me. Okay, is that a movie with the kids? I think that's a movie with the kids. I don't remember liking it that much. It's been a while though, but like all my yeah. I don't really remember, but you see, I didn't remember that much about the movie, so that's why it's like there. I think there's a body somewhere. There's a kid, there's a train, and that's it. I enjoyed it. I don't remember anything about the movie. I remember Buddy and Kids. The Notebook, 5-star. Awakening, 5-star too. You like that, huh? De Niro and Robin Williams again. They played so well, but I feel like there was like something missing with like the epic love story centered around an older man who reads aloud to a woman with Alzheimer. From fading, okay, there's these mental like. He built a Rabajo Dojo Casa house. Also, it's a bit of the same vibe. Actually, we're getting to 4, it doesn't deserve 5. And so the book kind of gives me the same vibe as Awakening, somehow. But it's more about the love story. I feel in Awakening, there was a love story too that was interesting. The whole like character of Robin Williams was nice too. Yeah, the movie was good. Shang Kong Redemption, amazing. Beautiful Mind, Forrest Gump, of course. Truman Show. Yeah, you did like Truman Show. I remember you saying that. I'm so surprised. I feel like oh my god, one story is really little. I enjoy also like the actor. What's his name again? I don't remember. Oh, another one star. What did you say? I like the concept. It's clever, original, and honesty. Could have been something incredible if handled differently, but for me, the execution just doesn't work. The idea of someone unknowingly living in a fabricated world has so much psychology, physical, and emotional potential, yet it's brilliant under humor that feels out of place. The tone constantly clashes with the story deeper meaning, and the comedic approach drains the weight of what could have been haunting, powerful movie. So I guess he was expecting a movie that was like more deep. I don't like Jim Carrey. I like Jim Carrey. I think he's a fantastic actor. Oh, okay, so this guy was like, oh, this movie's not deep enough. It's that exploring that into like a more existential way. It cannot be like light-hearted. Jim Carrey gives it's all, but the performance still feels trapped in that comedic space I can't connect with. So for him, it's like he really didn't like the humor approach, and it made the experience really bad. Oh my god, there's so much people that don't. I hate this movie, and anyone who thought it was fun, if I could give it 5-star, I wouldn't. Fuck everyone who told me this movie was good. Okay. 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 No, my fellas. No, my little Nikos, are you ready to watch this other thing? Maybe I'll get a coffee. Ugandan moonshine epidemic. We don't talk about enough about Africa, okay? The more it goes on, the more like I've got a soft spot for Africa. And again, Vice, but like old school Vice when they were at their peak, making like journalism so cool when the internet was starting. That's why I want to like watch more stuff. I think I got also like a soft spot for documentaries where my friends don't have soft spot for documentaries. Which is kind of interesting to see like No documentaries in my friends list. I'm gonna talk to him. I'm curious to see like why not more documentaries